Hello and welcome to our total body workout today. We are going to be focusing on those pull muscles. We're going to be going through a couple of different time blocks. We have 4 exercises in our first block. We'll be going 3 times through. And in that second block, we're going to have 3 exercises and we're going to go through 4 rounds of those exercises. We're going to finish up today's workout with a 3-minute finisher, which is going to be an AMRAP. So a little bit newer template for us. I think you guys will really enjoy it. We are going to need 2 medium weight dumbbells, 2 lightweight dumbbells, and then 1 heavyweight dumbbell. And you can just kind of put that one close to your step. We will be using that today. So we do have a 5-minute warm up today, a little bit longer than usual. But we want to make sure that everything is nice and warmed up. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Our workout is about 38 minutes total. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to just start with those body weight squats, heavy in the heels, coming up, squeezing those glutes at the top. We're going to use those arms as much as possible during our warm up today. We have a lot of compound movement, so a lot of upper and lower body together, which is a good calorie burner. I feel like it does make the workout go nice and quick. So hopefully you guys will really enjoy that. All right, you guys, we're going to hinge here at those hips. We're going to bring it down to those shins. We're going to sit back in that squat, bring that right arm up and that left arm up, and then come to that standing position. We're going to go through a couple of these here. Get those hamstrings nice and warmed up. One more here. All right, now we're going to go into those side lunges. We're just going to bring those arms up here towards our chest, and then we're going to bring that rotation in, making sure you're sitting back into that hip. We want to get that glute firing here. Bring that arm across your body. We're just rotating at the hip here. All right, you guys, we're going to go to our step here. We're going to bring this into our warm up today. So we're just going to come up with that right leg, bring it down, come up with that left leg, and then bring it down. We're just going to alternate, do a couple step ups here. Just get that heart rate going a little bit. If you're working out in the morning, it'll wake you up a little bit. If you're working out in the evening, I guess it's still going to wake you up after a long day, right? I'm just going to make myself get out of breath here. Couple more here. All right, we're going to come to our step, stand in the middle. We're going to be facing, that front part of the step long ways. All we're going to do is we're going to bring that right foot down to the side, left foot down to the side, bring that right foot back up, and then come back to that center. So we're going to be doing this, and then we're going to alternate sides, okay? So we're going to go right foot down, right foot up, and then left foot comes down first, left foot up comes up first, okay? So just want to get you guys a little bit used to this pattern here. We will be using this a little bit later in today's workout. And you need to watch what you're doing, watch down at that step. Pretty soon it'll be like you won't even have to think about it. All right, guys, one more here. And then we're just going to come off that step. We're going to bring it down to our mat. We're going to go into that plank walkout. We're going to add a little push up there today. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. We're hinging here. Bring it down. Knees are going to come down. Little push up here. We're going to bring that leg up. We're going to twist and rotate. And then we're just going to switch legs here. And then we're going to walk it back up. We're going to do that a couple more times. Bring it down to the mat. Little push up here. Bring that left leg up. twist and rotate here. Then just bringing that right leg up. We're going to twist and rotate and then walk it right back up. We have a little bit more time here. So we'll go ahead and do a couple more of these. Walk it back up. And then we'll do one more and then we will be done with our workout here, or our warm up. All right, you guys, walk it back up. Nice job. Grab a drink. I'm going to demo 4 different exercises. After I grab a drink here. Okay. We have a deadlift to a high pull. We've had these before. It's been a little while. All we're going to do is have a slight little bend in that knee. Shoulders will roll back and down. Keep these dumbbells nice and close to your body. You're going to bring it down into that deadlift. And then you're going to come up, bringing those dumbbells to your chest. So front view, bring that dumbbell down and then up for that upright row or high row. And then you're going to grab those a little bit lighter weight dumbbells. And we're going to go into a reverse lunge with a bicep curl. So palms are going to be facing forward on this. And we're going to alternate sides. You're going to come down into that reverse lunge. And then you're going to go into that curl. You're going to reverse those legs and then into that curl. Okay. So that's our second exercise. And then we're going to go to that hip thruster on the step because Lord knows we can't get enough of these, right? So grabbing that heavy weight, you're just going to bring that dumbbell up, hold, squeeze, and then come right back down. Remember, we're only working for 40 seconds on each one of these. So making sure we're using a little heavier weight, making sure that really is counting. The last exercise is going to be a plank pull through. You can keep that heavy weight, go into that plank position, hand is directly below your shoulder, and you're just going to move that dumbbell underneath you from side to side. Okay? That's our exercises. We'll go ahead and rotate through those. We're going to start with that deadlift to high pull. Let's get right into that one. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Sliping in those knees, bring it down. Bring it up in that row. Take your time here. We're focusing on heavier weights today. And we're going to go nice and slow. Couple more seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. 20 seconds of rest here. Grab a little lighter weight dumbbell. We're going to go into that reverse lunge with that bicep curl. We're going to go in 5 seconds. Nice big deep breath here. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. We're just reversing those legs. Gonna making you guys hold that lunge a little bit here by doing that curl at the bottom. Take your time, make it count. Couple more seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We're going to go to that hip thruster next. Grabbing that heavyweight dumbbell. We're going down to that step. All right, here we go. We're going out 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold and squeeze here. Bring it down nice and slow. Hold and squeeze. Bring it down nice and slow. Squeeze. Hold and squeeze. We are really making those glutes work, working on that power and also that endurance here because we're holding it at the top, making those glutes stay on fire. Couple more seconds here. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. It really does make a big difference when you go slower. That time under tension really just makes the exercise a lot more effective, and it really does make it a lot harder, especially if you're using a heavier weight. We're gonna go into that plank pull through. Hang on to that heavyweight dumbbell. Hands are directly below your shoulder. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. We're halfway. Nice and slow. Engage that core. Keep your hips nice and square. Keep an eye on that position of that hand. It needs to be directly below that shoulder. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay, let's get rid of that dumbbell, put it back by that step. We're gonna go back to the top, that deadlift to that high row. So grabbing those medium weight dumbbells. All right, you guys, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Sliping in those knees. Bring those dumbbells up. Hinging at the hip here. Keeping the back nice and flat. Nice and slow. We're halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, you're either keeping those dumbbells or you're gonna grab a little bit lighter here. We're gonna go into that reverse lunge with that bicep curl, and we're just gonna be alternating sides. We're gonna do that curl at the bottom. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. We're just alternating legs, right and left. Keep your chest nice and proud. Keep your elbows close to your body, nice and tucked into those ribs. We're halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're gonna head back over to that step. We're gonna grab that heavyweight dumbbell. We're gonna put that on our hips here, and we're gonna go nice and slow. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Hold and squeeze. Bring it down. Hold and squeeze. Down. Squeeze. Down. Nice job. Keep going. We're holding for about 3 seconds. We're halfway through this interval. You guys should have at least a 25-pound weight on your hips, if not heavier. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna put that dumbbell right there. We're gonna get ready for that plank pull through. Hands are directly below our shoulder. So up into that position. We're gonna go in about 5 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Keep those hips nice and square. Keep your booty nice and low. We're halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's get rid of that dumbbell. We'll put it right here by our step. We're gonna go back to the top here. Last round, we're gonna start with that deadlift to high row. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Deadlift to high row. Nice and slow. Really focus on those glutes when you're bringing those dumbbells down and when you're coming up. Really focusing on those glutes and those hamstrings. That mind-muscle connection. That is a true thing. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Little break here. We're gonna go into that reverse lunge with those bicep curls. So grabbing those medium to lighter weights, whatever you have. That's a little bit lighter than those deadlifts. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do that curl at the bottom. It's a great exercise for just that coordination and that balance and that core strength, that glute strength, because we're doing the lift at the bottom. Really causes everything to kind of fire up to stabilize you. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're going back to our step. Last time for those hip thrusters. Let's get ready. Here we go. Going in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Holding and squeezing. Hold and squeeze. Bring it down. Squeeze. Bring it down. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze. Nice job, you guys. We're halfway. I know I feel this. I don't know. Hopefully you guys are feeling this. If you're not, grab a heavier weight. Hold that squeeze a little bit longer. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go into that plank pull through. Catch your breath here. This is the last exercise in this block. And then we move on to our next block, which we have 4 reps or four rounds of. There's only 3 exercises though. All right, you guys, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. We're pulling through it here. Engage your core, squeeze those glutes. We're halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work, you guys. All right, we are going to get rid of this heavyweight dumbbell. We're actually completely done with it for now. We're gonna go into our next block. We're gonna be doing some single leg deadlifts. So you're gonna grab a medium weight dumbbell, and all we're gonna do, we're gonna hang on to that dumbbell in one hand, and we're gonna bring that foot just back, okay? So keep your balance. If you want to turn that leg or that foot in as you go back into that deadlift, okay? We're gonna stay on the right side for 40 seconds. We're gonna go to the left side for 40 seconds. And then we're gonna do a glute bridge march. And I lied, we do need that heavyweight dumbbell. We're gonna grab that heavyweight dumbbell, we're gonna hold it up into this position, and we're gonna be marching So you're just gonna take that right leg and that left leg out of that bridge, and you're gonna march through that 40 seconds. And that's what that looks like. So I'm gonna grab a heavier weight here. I was gonna be really easy on myself. All right, you guys, we're gonna go into that single leg deadlift, right side. 40 seconds, nice and slow here. Try to keep your hip nice and square. Don't turn your body out. So don't put your core like out to the side. Keep your core straight down to that ground. So it's pointing down to the ground, okay? These are probably one of the hardest exercises for me. I always struggle with these. But it's so good because it is working one side at a time, which is really, really good for just so many things. One of them, running, or anything you're doing, walking, running, hiking, anything you're doing, everything's on one leg at a time. So unless you're jumping, but I don't really jump unless I have to, which I don't like jumping. Okay, we're gonna go left side. Here we go. Nice and slow. And you probably will find that one side is stronger than one side. I will tell you this, I know when I first started these workouts about a year ago online, I remember we did this exercise and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm falling all over the place. Like, how embarrassing. So I am stronger now. I'm not falling over, at least not yet. So that's good. That is my win for the day. All right, you guys, bring it down. We're gonna go into that glute bridge with that march. So bring it down to the floor. Get up into that glute position, that glute bridge position. And we're gonna march it out, starting in 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. March it out, right leg, left leg. Keep your hips up. Don't let your hips fall. That is the goal. We are activating one side of those glutes at a time here. Keep that core tight. We're halfway. Keep breathing through it. Don't let those hips drop. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Okay, that's one round. We have 3 more rounds exactly like that. So we're gonna go back to that single leg deadlift. Catch your breath. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring it straight back, nice and slow. Keep your balance here. This is one of those exercises too that if you have a shoe on that has a big cushiony bottom, might want to take them off. For this one, the flatter your shoe, the more barefoot your shoe is for these workouts, the better. It just puts your body in a better, more natural position. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds of rest here, and we're gonna go to that left side. Hope you guys are doing good, enjoying this workout. All right, you guys, we're gonna go in about 5 seconds. Here we go, in 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow here. Really have to think about this one. Sometimes it's almost like I overthink it. I think I mess myself up. Kind of like when you're carrying like a glass of water and it's full. If you look at it, you're gonna spill it. It's like this is like the same concept. Couple more seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We're gonna go down to that mat. We're gonna get that heavy weight dumbbell, and we're headed into that glute march. Couple more seconds here. Catch your breath. Get up into that bridge position. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Nice and slow. Keep those hips up. We're halfway. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work, you guys. Grab a drink. We're gonna go back to the top. Single leg deadlift. 2 more sets of these, and then we're on the home stretch. I have so many dumbbells in front of me, I'm not even sure if I'm using it anymore. Okay, here we go. Right side. Now you do have an option here. If you feel like this is too much, you don't have to bring your leg all the way back. You can just slightly put that foot in behind you, and you would keep that balance just a little bit better. Just make sure your back does not round out. Couple more seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. 20 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna go to that left side. Nice work, you guys. We're getting there. After these next couple exercises, we're on to that 3-minute finisher. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Remember, you can always turn that foot in on that back leg. That does help just a little bit. Gives you a little bit more of that center. We're halfway. Ten more seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work, you guys. All right, into that glute bridge. So I'm working on phase 3 of our challenge. Our challenge, I keep saying challenge, it's a program. All right, guys, hips up. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. I wish I knew when I was recording the recordings and I would just offer them up as lives. Problem is I don't really have schedule in my life to do that yet. But I have been thinking about offering more things, more workouts. Keep you guys updated for sure. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We have 1 more set, you guys. One exercise program that I think would be really cool is like a core workout, just strict core and glute or something like that. I think that would be really good, but we'll see. All right, you guys, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. I feel like that one would be a good one to kind of add on. And I would just back it up with like a live that we're already doing. So if you had time, you could stick around and do a little extra. I know that's exactly what you guys want to do, is spend more time with me in the morning and do extra work. But, you know, hey, I almost fell over on that one, so I was talking to you guys. You have to focus, like that glass of water. All right, guys, we're going to the left side now. Last time here. Couple more seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Sometimes with those 20-second breaks, we're so used to those 15-second breaks that I almost get ahead of myself. Nice job. I have a funny feeling that you guys do this workout on Thursday as scheduled. On Friday, you're not going to like me very much because you're going to feel these glutes. And that would be a lower body day on Friday. But hey, you know, that's okay. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Okay, we're gonna go into that glute bridge march last time here. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. Go ahead, put those hips up, hold that bridge. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna march it out. Good job, you guys. I'm so proud of you. You need to actually get a hold of every one of you guys. So look for that, look for my message. Make sure you guys know I have a new cell phone number. I think everybody has it. I don't have my old phone anymore. Got really tired of trying to balance 2 of them. I'm like, I can't even balance 1 phone. Why do I have 2? Jeez, I'm not a big phone person. Sometimes I don't even know where it's at. So I used to be really good at it. Now I'm like, Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. I feel like whenever I know like all my people, or I know where they're all at, like kids, grandkids, everything, I just don't want to look at my phone anymore. Okay, we have a 3-minute finisher. We are going to go right through this. We're going to do a lateral step up. You're going to grab a medium to lightweight dumbbell, okay? Just because this is new to us. I didn't want to make you guys do anything super heavy. You're going to come up to that step, just like in our warm up. And all we're going to do, we're going to step down on the right side, bring that left foot down, step up on the right. And then we're going to do that hammer curl at the top here. Then we're going to switch sides, okay? Just like that. So we're going to do that through 1 time right, 1 time left. Then we're going to go 10 through. So it's 10 total on each side, okay? Then we're going to go down into a reverse leg crunch. You're going to come to this step. You're going to just sit your hips right in the middle of it here. Hang on to put your hands on the step, and we're going to just bring those legs out and in, okay? So you're kind of stabilizing yourself right there on those hip or those sit bones, okay? All right, you guys, we're going up to that step. We have 10 total, 3 minutes on the clock. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. I'll count it down. That's 1. I forgot to do my curl. 2. We'll count at the curl. How about that? That'll work. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. So I'm just going opposite sides here. I know I look like I'm doing some fancy footwork here. 8. But you're just bringing the right foot and left foot down. 9. 10. Nice work. We're going to put those dumbbells right there on the floor. You're going to sit down on that step. Balance yourself here. We're going to go through 10 reverse leg crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We are halfway through. So we need to get through this exactly like that. Here we go, back to those step downs. Right side, left side. And then we're curling. That's 1. 2. I think I messed up. 3. I even got confused on my feet. 4. Got it. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one here. And 10. Nice work. Get rid of those dumbbells. Let's go into that leg crunch here, that reverse leg crunch. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. We got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. We did it. We made it 2 times through on that finisher. Didn't know for sure if that was going to work out or not. Let's go ahead, grab that right arm across your body. We're going to do a little stretches here. Hopefully you guys had a good workout. A little different with the timing, a little bit different with the step, I know, but that's okay. That's what we want. Change it up. I'm sure your glutes will be really mad at you tomorrow or mad at me, one or the other, but it's okay. You guys can blame me. I'm good with that. Let's bring those hands behind you. Nice job. Nice big stretch here. We're going to grab that wall or that chair. We're going to grab our right foot. That knee is going to point down to your mat and just kind of stretch it out. So hopefully you guys all got your workouts in this week so far. I did make a post earlier, just kind of seeing where you're at with your workouts, if you're getting them all in. 4 workouts a week is a lot, but it's really not. It's really, really effective if you keep up with them. I know I personally feel stronger just getting back into like the program itself. So I'm really happy with it. Phase 3, I'm going to wrap it all together. We're going to put that foot up here on this hamstring stretch. I think I'm going to bring some of the ideas that we threw out there to you guys during phase 3. That way you guys can see what it's like. And then if you like one of the formats, then we can always add that in. So I definitely need you guys' feedback. You guys are my core group. You've been with me for a long time. I could never reuse this video because I'm literally talking straight to you guys. So, you know, just, I want to know what you guys want. I want to know what you like, what you don't like, because I'm here for you. All right, we're gonna bring that right leg up. Big squeeze here. Nice big deep breath. We're gonna bring that right leg across our body. That arm comes out to the side. I always think if I just had an in-person studio again, I wish that would have worked out. But you know, hey, we all learn and grow, right? All right, let's bring that left leg across our body. I don't know, maybe one of these days. Who knows? All right, you guys, bring it on up. Nice work, great job. I'm so proud of you guys. Have a great, great evening. And then I will see you guys because you're doing this tomorrow. Today's Wednesday for me. Thursday, you guys will be doing this. So Friday morning, I will see you guys bright and early. We have our strength to body workout, lower body, and that is going to be at 6 a.m. So make sure your glutes are okay. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.